Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Greg and this is Puddle Walkers Outdoors. Alright guys, recently we entered in the RLDL Topwater Fall Bash where we competed against 11 YouTubers and it was sponsored by Old Minnow Boy, and we just so happened to come out of that at second place, winning ourselves a prize. And look what came in today, guys. I'm so excited to crack this open, guys. I was actually gifted one of these rattle rats earlier this year from whitewell fishing. There we go. He's feisty. There we go, guys. Another one on the rat. This is the gray one. This one here is called Ratatouille. Guys, check him out. I'll put a link to his videos in the comments, or I'll put it in the description of the video. So it's a topwater segmented bait. Looks like a rat. I'm so excited, guys. I'm gonna get one tied on. We're gonna get out here and see what we can catch. All right, guys, there's a first look at it. It's got an awesome paint job on it. It's pretty lightweight. It's feeling like maybe a ½ ounce. It's about 3 inches long, and it looks like it's just ready to smash some smallies. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do with this thing is we're gonna throw it out. We're just gonna kind of run it like a crick hopper. So we're just gonna kind of reel it in a little bit, give it a little bit of twitching, a little bit of popping. Oh, stuck that hook right in there. All right, so you see the little piece of wood dowel in there. It's actually got interchangeable tails, and they even sell more tails on their website in case you break yours. It's only like $2 too, so that's pretty cheap for some replacement tails. I think so anyways. I don't know, maybe it's not. All right, we're gonna get quiet here, guys. See if we can have some early morning luck. Man, it is so cold, guys. It's 46 degrees this morning, and I'm gonna get in this creek. Oh man, it is cold, guys. It's cold, cold. A little too early for these fish still. The temperature is down, but we're gonna try anyways, because you never know just what you're gonna catch. Even though the temps are absolutely freezing. There we go. Well, he came out of nowhere for it, didn't he? He's not bad either. He's not bad at all. Nice one for the rat. There we go, guys. There we go. Nice little guy on the rattle rat, guys. Man. He's not the biggest of smallmouth, but he'll do. All right, there we go. Here's the first one of the morning. Not too bad. Well, 12 on the rattle rat. Yeah, I just scared everything, didn't I, buddy? Get back in there, homie. All right. He must have come right out from underneath that tree. But man, he just come right through there for it. Oh, missed another one right there. Got an absolute beast here, guys. Tighten him up to the current. Hit the whopper plopper on the way back down. Thought I had already put my camera back on, but I didn't. It's number 2 for the morning. Just a little bitty guy. He whopped her though. He came back for it. He missed it on the first one. All right, buddy. Get back in there. Don't tell your buddies. He whopped it. Switched it over, guys, to whopper plopper. Just struggling with the rat. Pretty sure it's probably because it was so early this morning, but you know. It is what it is. Well guys, first day of fall. It's proving to be a pretty difficult day on the water. So far we got one on the rattle rat, and we've got one on the 90 whopper plopper. I think we'll catch a few more. Probably have to switch over to the Ned, try to pick this little guy here off. I know another hole that we're heading to now, so maybe we can get back there and find us another smallmouth. May end up having to go to a total different creek altogether. It looks like the water here is so shallow that a lot of these fish have already kind of moved into their winter homes. This creek here in particular, they don't leave the creek and go to the river. I know a lot of smallmouth will leave their river or leave their creek and move into a river for the winter, but the ones here, they tend to go to undercuts along the banks. So anywhere there's an undercut, chances are there's a big smallmouth sitting underneath there right now. With that being said, I believe the smallmouth have already started lowering their heart rate kind of thing, you know, getting into that cold water, cold weather mode. So won't be long now, guys, and hunting or fishing is probably going to come to an end for us. As far as it being easy, today is already proven to be a pretty good struggle. All right, guys, we're going to move on, see what we can catch. You guys are too little, you keep missing it. It's got to be little ones. It's got to be little ones. They're hitting it, but they're not hitting it. There we go. We didn't miss you that time, did we? There we go, guys. That's a dandy. That's not bad at all. That's a beauty, man. Got tail on that guy, boy. He got a big old tail. Love that plopper. He even took 2 shots at it. See how he's all striped up, guys? That's got to do with their mood. So when you catch a smallmouth and he's all striped up like that, he's either highly stressed or he's really angry. Which one do you think it is with this guy? Do you think he's really angry or really stressed? I bet it's a mixture of both. All right, buddy, you're beautiful. I'm gonna do an underwater on you. Guys, we're chugging along. I'm gonna stick with this 90 whopper plopper for a little bit longer. I just want to get a few more fish on video, and then I'm gonna switch back over to the rattle rat and really put that thing to the test once we get back in here and start finding some deeper water. You see right here, we've only got like, you know, 6 inches, 7 inches of water here. I know that can hold good fish, but when it's 7 or 8 inches for a real long ways, it tends not to have very good fish in it, if any fish at all. From my experience, I've noticed in creeks that it seems like some pools are designated for bait fish and some pools are designated for the smallmouth. I don't know why, but that just seems to be the way it works. I'll come across one hole, it'll be just absolutely full of bait fish and not a smallmouth to be found, besides maybe a small fry from the season. And then you go to the next hole and there's like 6 or 7 big smallmouth. It's almost like they know how to conserve their food a little better than we do. All right, guys, let's keep going. Can't just pass up a root ball like that, right? We gotta try it. There we go. There we go. He's not bad either, living in that little bit of water right there, guys. Look at that. You done? There we go, guys. Another one. He's really just about the same size. But like I was saying, guys, you see this little bitty hole right here in front of me. You know, you want to give those a shot, even though it looks, you know, like there's nothing there. Like I showed you behind us, you know, it was like, I don't know, maybe like an inch of water there or so. And then we step up into here, and boom, there we go. A nice little stripey smallie. All right, guys, let's let him go. Make my cast before I even get in the water. I don't want to alert anything that I'm here, other than letting them know my bait's in the water. It takes the words, it's faster. I'll try to stay up high. I can look down in here and actually see what's in here. I don't have nobody picking me up, so I got to come out the same way I went in. This way, guys, I usually will pull my phone out and I'll get on Google Maps and I'll actually pin these holes where I see good fish at. And that way I know when I come back, or whenever I just come back on another trip, I know where I saw the fish at the last time. They call me crazy, but I pay attention to the creeks. I know that the fish don't move as much as people believe they do. Oh man, he come through there mad. Man, ha. You were mad when you hit that thing, bro. You were mad. Look how little he is, guys, and as hard as he hit, good Lord, he was mad. There we go, guys. Number 3 on the plopper. I may need to go ahead and change back over to the rat. That's awesome. All right, back in there, buddy. Man, I thought he was so much bigger. He hit so hard. Nothing up by that tree. I really thought I was going to find something there. Huh. Probably need something else other than top water, though, honestly. It's kind of deep over there, looking like about 4 or 5 foot of water. So I know it's still shallow compared to lakes, but you can't look at a creek like you do a lake. 4 foot of water in a creek like this is like equivalent to like 20 foot of water in a lake. Not that they won't come up and hit it. It's just not as likely. All right, let's move on down. Too many leaves up underneath that tree. I don't even want to You don't even want to throw in there. No, I'm just gonna pull back a pile of leaves. Hopefully I don't run into too many leaves back here. That's really the fall killer right there, man, for fishing is leaves. Yeah, they cause a lot of problems in the creek. All right, Greg, stop making so much noise. I know one thing, fish are not just sitting out in the middle. They seem to really be tight to structure and in their feeding zones. In the summertime, you catch them right out here in the middle. Starts to get closer to the winter time, start catching them on the edges. You think they would go to the deeper water or the colder, but it's not the case. What they like to do is they like to go under the bank. See, like over there, you got the tree here to our left, the big sycamore, and then to the right, we got this old root system right there, and even this sycamore right here, and that sycamore right there, that's all ate out underneath there, and the fish can get up underneath there, and they'll winter up underneath there. They'll only come out to feed. I always thought that was really cool. I learned a lot about that last year watching their behavior as they got closer to winter. They started getting really hidden in those areas. Man, I was really expecting a bass right there on that point. Oh, there he was. He missed it. Okay guys, what looks good to me here is the line right between all those rocks. So you got the rocks in the triangle shape, and you've got the one here to the left kicked off. This is the places these bass are going to hide this time of year. So if there's one in here, chances are he's going to be up against one of these rocks right here. Okay, let's try to get a cast in here before we... Oh, get off that tree. Of course, I grabbed my hook. Oh no, that was fish hitting it. There was a fish there. I missed him. Nothing in that line? Man, I could have sworn there was going to be something there coming up by all them rocks. Guess not. Oh yeah, look. There's 3 smallmouth sitting inside there. They all ran up right up inside that rock right there. I'm going to try to get close enough to film this and see if you guys can see him shoot out. Oh, there goes one. Already. Just watch the rock. Oh, there goes one. There goes another one. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but good one came out of there. He ran right back underneath that rock. That's exactly what I was talking about, guys. Is bass, they just love to hide underneath those rocks. Now in the summer months, when it's warmer outside, you're not always going to find them tucked away on rocks. You know, they get a little more comfortable. They start to cruise out on the flats, cruise out in the openings. But as the water temps go down, the air temp goes down, we close in on winter, you'll start to see them more and more up under those rocks like that. That's just where they're going to hunt at. It's warm. It gives them great protection. They don't have to expel any energy to sit underneath that rock as if they were, you know, sitting out like the mouth of like a current flow like that. You know, they're going to use energy, even if it's a little bit of energy. They're still using energy that they don't have to give away. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, here we are. Old bridge structure. If you guys watch my channel, you know I absolutely love bridge structure. Bridges were around for a very long time. So the fish have made this their home, and it's kind of like a staple to the fish. I can already see a smallmouth down in there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and toss in here, guys. This is typically a spot that you will find a lot of fish. Not just your smallmouth, you're gonna find largemouth, bluegills, catfish, all the fish. They all love bridges. And even though this bridge is not a bridge anymore, it's still a deep hole. It's still a solid section of wall. So everything is there besides the overhead cover. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It swelled up on it, but they wouldn't take it. They give me the old boil. Gave me the old boil. Okay. Oh, I lost him. Man, I couldn't get any pressure on him. He smoked it though, didn't he? That's how you know when they're big, because you don't have to worry about it. They don't miss it when they're big. I wonder if he'll take another shot. I don't think I actually hooked him. I think he just had that lure in his mouth. There we go. Hooked him that time. Yeah, buddy. Man, just a solid day, guys, for creek smallies. It started out so rough for me. And here we are, like 4 fish deep. I know they're not giants, guys, but you know how I am about fish. As long as I'm catching, I don't care. Sure, I like some good ones here and there, but it's not why I'm here. There was a time, though. There was a time. That's all I wanted, big fish. Years go on, and now I just want to come out here and catch some fish. That's all I want to do. I don't care how big they are. I don't really even care the species. I mean, honestly, I could sit and catch bluegill all day long, just the same. I think what really got me into bass fishing was the cost of lures. I could buy a lure, and as long as I didn't lose it or break off, that's all I had to buy. You know, your bluegill fish, you want to use crickets, you want to use night crawlers, you want to use beam off. Well, a tub of crickets is $5. A tub of night crawlers is $4, and beam off is up to $3 now. I mean, that alone bought me 2 crankbaits and a spinnerbait, you know what I'm saying? I can catch more fish with artificial than I can live bait. It's just bottom line. If I give a guy a tub of night crawlers and I give another guy a lure the same value of the night crawlers, by the end of the year, the guy with the lure would have caught more fish with that one lure versus that tub of liver, or that tub of night crawler. One more down. All right. There we go. Little bitty one. He hit her a couple times. I think it was one of the ones we saw take off right here. Yeah, he looks about the same size as the one that took off through there. There we go. Another. All right, he's a fighter. Good fighter. All kinds of the spunk, don't you, buddy? You know, with the exception of that first creek we fished, you were just about the best one I caught today. I'll tell you what, as far as showmanship, this guy here gets all the points. The little guy. Oh, it's a good one. Don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. Just hanging in there. Man, he seems so much bigger than that. Did he not look bigger, guys, from a distance? I mean, look at him. He's just a little bitty guy. Made all that commotion. Man. Get back in there, buddy. What the heck? I thought I done had a 16 plus there, man. He hit that hard, and when I saw him coming between them rocks, he looked a lot bigger than what he was. Dab nabbit. Elevated pocket right here. Oh, these some big smallies right in here. Look how dark he is. I watched him kind of shooting out of that hole for it, guys. He's a darky one. He's a dark one. All right. Chill out, buddy. Chill out. Get my pliers because I don't think you're going to stop. You're going to... He's dark. Oh, crap. Somehow, I pinned his mouth shut. Get them pliers back out. We're gonna need them. One. So guys, just take your time. Two. Three. Get all 3 hooks in his mouth. Right there, guys, little bitty ditch bass, but look how dark he is. He is so dark from living up underneath that limestone all his life. I'm gonna be cool and try to get him back over in there, even though I might spook some fish. But you can tell by his color, he's lived underground all his life. This fish is not getting sunlight on the regular. Let's see, come right out of this little section right here. Oh, he goes right back underneath of it. See if there's at least one more. About a big one. Oh, come on. You gonna come off that corner like that? Oh! I watched him just come a-running. There we go, another dark one. Yeah, they are dark down on this end of the creek. And the only thing I can think of is these are legit bass that are living up under the rocks. It's another one. Let him go. Man, I watched him come hard off that left side. I don't know if it was the same fish that came off that point right there that kind of boiled, but man, I watched him just come off smoking it through there. He wanted this plopper. That's a deep undercut right here, guys. All these fish are hiding, living in it right here. Another nice one just pops out of there. That is crazy. They're all up inside this little ledge. You can see the leaves that are on top of it. It's a deep hole, and it's just all undercut limestone slab. Who knows how deep that thing goes, how far back. They may drop down to a massive hole, and they just come out in this creek here just to eat. You never know. No, you're gonna take it. You need to take it. Quit that crap. Just sending it up in the air now. Come on. Eat that thing. Oh, I got that one. He hit it. He hit it hard enough. The other ones wouldn't. He's not a bad one. You can tell he's seen some sunlight. Nice white belly on him. They say that's a sign that the water's clean, but I think it really depends on how much sunshine they see, you know. We can see that they're all living in the same creek here, and there's all different colors, so how can we really blame the color on the water quality? Because look, it's beautiful. Got red on his tips. Nice white belly. You know, just different. All right, there you go, buddy. Looked way different than the fish that we caught back here in the holes. All right, guys, to give you a better idea of these undercuts I'm talking about, I'm standing over this one that you guys saw me catch the bass on. I'm gonna put the camera underneath the water and you can see what's going on here. Check this out. This is the kind of stuff you're looking for. Trying to go under the rock. Look at him. He's trying to take that under the rock. Here we go, guys. One more before we leave. If this hasn't been a cookie cutter design for fish today. They've hit really hard. They've bit really well. Happy fall fishing, guys.